Oh boy, what have we here? Yeah, what have we here? We have a combination of three different things going on right now. First of all, I slept, I think, 11 or 12 hours last night. I'm not exactly sure. Kind of depends on how you define that, because I woke up at a couple points, but like from the time that I went to bed to the time that I got out of bed and like went to go eat something was about 12 hours. And then I decided to drink a little bit, and that was like a couple hours ago. Actually, that was like 4 hours ago. And then I stopped drinking and I started drinking coffee. So I'm in this weird like mental state right now of like coffee and alcohol and way too much sleep. But it was also weird because like I didn't drink any water. I was like really dehydrated the whole time. So like I had weird dreams, and like when I woke up, I couldn't like stand up straight. I I had no sense of balance despite not drinking the whole day before. I mean, I'm a barely functional alcoholic. I'll freely admit that, but like, I did not drink for the last like 24 hours, and yet I woke up this morning like swaying back and forth, totally unable to keep a steady standing. I was fucking, I couldn't stand straight. That's what I'm trying to say. So me going ahead and streaming right now is just a result of me, some like stubborn idea that I should stream at the same time every day, and if I just do it long enough, then I'll get in the habit of it and it'll stop being annoying. I mean, on the plus side, I do have energy because I've slept a lot. On the minus side, like that energy is totally unfocused because I slept way too much, and I've imbibed various substances. So this is going to be interesting. I guess what I'm going to try and do is like learn some Japanese, which I've been doing off stream anyway. And I haven't been uploading all of my streams to YouTube either because like they've been of varying dubious qualities. Should I move my camera? Because I'm looking over here to look at OBS, but then my camera's over there. I don't think it matters. I think a lot of streamers do that, so it's probably not an issue. Japanese, right? That's what we were doing. So what's my current topic? Games. That's stupid. I shouldn't do that. I should do technology instead. Why is it stupid? Because I think a lot of the gaming terminology, similar to like music and exercise, a lot of Japanese... Hold on, let me see if I can find this video. YouTube. Dogen, I believe, made a video about like Japanese in 10 years. There it is. Let's just watch this for a second.
あ、山本さん、ロングタイムノーシーです。どうですか、最近。いや、オフィスワークがちょっと多くて気分ダウンです。なるほど。僕は逆にブレインストーミングのミーティングがありすぎてモチベーションが上がんないです。しかもラーストトレインなんでワークライフバランスが取れないです。ジャパニーズワークスタイルってやっぱハードですよね。いや、ベリータフですね。プレミアムフライデーはいいんですけど、プラスアルファでコーヒータイムも欲しいですよね。カジュアルでフレンドリーな感じがベストですもんね。あ、You は NEXT ミーティングでプロポーザルを出したらどうですか？お、ナイスアイディアですね。うまくいったらロビーにあるスターバックスのテイクアウトをゲットできるかもしれませんね。Maybe I hope 日本語がすでにこうなっているから面白いですね。Yes
That's great. a lot of Japanese already takes loanwords from English, and this is not surprising because they did this with Chinese in the past as well. And English does it with other languages. I mean, English and French are totally intermixed, and German, and language is always supposed to be fluid like this, and it's not really a surprise. Some people get kind of up in arms about the purity of Japanese being lost because of English loanwords. That's totally ridiculous, in my opinion. But I guess my point was, it does make it a little frustrating trying to learn Japanese because you don't know when you're going to just run into an English loanword. It shouldn't be frustrating. And yet it is. I can't really justify that, but so be it. I'm pretty sure FPS is just FPS. Strategy. There might be an independent word for that. Strategy. There is. Tactics, strategy. I don't know if it would apply to games, but let's go ahead and just copy it down anyway. It might. I'm not. I was about to get judgmental about my own methods here. You know what? I can't be bothered to be consistent. Just get this stuff done. What was I going to say? I was going to say like strategy games might have a different translation. One of the things I forgot to do last time was just go to Google Translate if I have questions like this. Go to like strategy game. Senryaku game. So game. We've got a thing there. And then one of the things I've been doing just on my own is then just take that to YouTube. Sorry about my freaking... I feel like I'm always like burping and farting on stream and stuff, and it's like gross and I don't like doing it, but like that's just the state of my fucking intestines, so. I also don't like how much I curse. I'm trying to do that less. Also, before I click search here, VTubers, Dogen, because I just looked that up, Ningen Isu, which is a great Japanese band if you're into rock, Factorio, which I considered playing on stream at one point, VTubers, Umama, Doki Doki Literature Club. I think I watched this, maybe not this one, but something like that, and another VTuber, Hanamachiya, who I have been into lately. Anyway, this is already off the fucking rails. So it kind of does look like this is giving me the correct results in terms of like, you know, strategy games. I've not heard of Masters of the World, Total War. Yeah, I've heard of Total War. This one, I don't know what this is. Might be Total War again. War Sworn Dragon of Japan. Never heard of that. Ancient Neat Empire is a hilarious name. Yeah, I think that's cool. Strategy. Aim. Okay. What I need to do is I need to learn how to say game. 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 Grapes? What are you fucking talking about? Game. Did I type it wrong? Oh. It searched for game, not game. Game. Game would make sense. That's what's up here, isn't it? So, okay. I want to search for FPS game. FPS game. FPS game. Aim. I, FPS aim trainer. Seems like probably they'll have like aim in there somewhere. Google Translate is useless as usual.
教者はみんな持っている。
教者、みんな持ってる。
教者はみんな持っている。
Okay, hold on. Strong man. Ha? Or isn't it wa? I remember there being some sort of a tendency to not actually say wa. Wa is a particle, which I think is for the subject of the sentence. Watashi wa something ga something something. But they don't actually use wa, they use ha for some odd reason in terms of the hiragana. Like, they say wa, but they write ha. I don't know. It's fucking Japanese. What do you want me to say? I don't understand it. I just realized I don't have chat up at all. Not that anyone watches this shit. Nor would they. Oh, it still says Minecraft, doesn't it? Oh boy. Okay, give me a second here. Let me change this. How long have I been streaming? Like 20 minutes or something? Come on. Stream manager. Blah, 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 blah. Edit stream info, blah, blah, blah. Come on, dude, load. It's not that hard. Change the title. I should do like Nihongo. Stream. Learn or die with me or not. I don't know. Sure. Change the category from just streaming to from Minecraft to just chatting. Just chatting. Because they don't have an actual tag for it. I'm going to change the stream language to Japanese. That one. Done. Again, sorry. Yeah, obviously nobody's watching, but it's prime time in Japan, and I want to take advantage of that. I thought about maybe doing a stream where I played Minecraft and tried to only speak in Japanese, but I don't think I have enough Japanese to do that yet. I mean, I could try it, but it's just not going to be that good. What does this say? AIM enhancement software. So he just put AIM in like Roman lettering. Let's see if anyone has a better way of saying AIM. Easy to understand. Something. It probably has a way to practice scope. I know that Kovacs is like a pretty good software. Something. I would imagine they just say aim. It's probably just like aimu. Aimu ga jouzu desu. Well, since I can't get a straight answer, but I do want to put in game in my little notepad here. For some reason, when I was making this up, I just didn't think to put like the actual category title. Is that right? Yes, that is correct. Game. FPS game. FPS, yeah, so this is not helpful because he's writing a bunch of shit in English. AIM. Hold on. I see kanji. Not kanji, katakana.
はい、皆さん、こんにちは。中の人
Yeah. I'm sure this is a great video. I'm just interested in the writing here. エイムが悪い
悪い
Yep. 悪い person. Jin? I don't know.
悪い人
悪い人 is what it says, but that could be incorrect. No hachitsu no something. Feature. Don't know what this video is about, but this is what I spotted. That says AIM, which is what I'm gonna put. What am I looking at here? Okay. Shift, regular, dash there, and then paste that. AIM. FPS, I would imagine, is in katakana, but I'm not going to put it down unless I know that for a fact. Shoot. Okay. Let's try that. I can imagine that this might have an actual Japanese utsu. Utsu, or perhaps iru. It's isn't that depression? Utsu. I know there's like a utsu. This one. Depression. Utsu. I know that for various reasons. There's a metal band called Utsup, and then there's also a comedy routine I saw once that had that as the punchline. And isn't depression the punchline in all of our lives? Interesting. So utsu, with a very complicated kanji right here, which means like strike. That's interesting. I want to... So I think this is probably the one that I'm going to use, which would be iru. And then keep in mind, could be ita. Could be imas. So, isn't imas, iru, these sound familiar. Sound very familiar, but I'm not sure if it's like if I search iru, what's gonna come up? Yeah, to be. Right. Iru. So there's a lot of different definitions. So I'm definitely going to want the kanji for this one. It's going to be essential. You know, this is one of those things where like people make excuses for kanji. Of like, well, you need the kanji because there's a lot of different words that sound the same but are spelled different or mean different things. And it's like, yeah, we got that. We got that in English too. You know how we get around it? We don't. We just deal with it. That's not fair. That's not really true. I mean, we spell things differently in English based on like the language that they come from, which is not necessarily a better way of doing things. Okay, so that's shoot, iru. What character do you play? Right, this is me getting a little ambitious. I don't think I'm going to get a great result out of this, but So they translated character into katakana. Dono, I'm guessing, is something like what. Which character. O. Dono character o enjimasu ka? How did they translate this? Do you play?
演じますか？
Let's copy that into Jisho and just see what they come up with. To perform a play, to play a part, to act a part, to commit a blunder. Dang. Enjimasu. Enjimasu. Ka. I don't know whether to like believe that or not. So character character seems like maybe a pretty decent translation. But with this sort of thing, you can never be too sure. I'm not going to accept this translation because it's kind of hard to confirm. These slashes do not look very good. I'm going to get these Japanese instead. That type of slash looks a lot better than the tiny slash that I was having before. Console. Sure. I don't know what this is going to come up with. Game console, okay. Game key. Gaming machine. Nice. Game key. I like that, actually. That's a nice little mixture of Japanese and English. Game key. I guess I'll just paste that again and then put in the key. Back to hiragana slash paste key. Game key. RPG. I doubt I'm going to get any good results out of this. What am I doing with my life? Okay, that's fine. RPG. Role-playing game. RPG です。Role-playing game. Yeah, I mean, accurate. Seems like a lot of this stuff is just kind of... That's an interesting one right there. Traveling monk, as seen in RPGs. Jin Kai So. So? Is that so? So. Jin Kai So. Fascinating. I'm not going to write that down because whatever. Apparently they just read it out as RPG and probably pronounce it as RPG with an accent. Story. Now that's a fairly generic word that almost certainly has its own translation. Story. Novel, short story. Okay. Tale, story, legend. That might be what I'm looking for. Monogatari. Oh, like the anime. Literary form of traditional Japanese literature. Story, as in that. Story, topic. Story, tale, legend, plot, storyline, which is just story. Interesting. Story. Monogatari. So, okay. I'm a little skeptical about Monogatari as a good translation for this, but the sort of labels here, the common word, JLPTN3 Wanikani, yeah, level 11. I don't know what that means exactly, but these little labels here make me a little more confident that maybe that's what that means. So let's write that down. Story. Monogatari. I'm in the English keyboard, so let's do that. Monogatari. Interesting. Class. I think I was not thinking terribly clearly when I made this list. Because this is all some very abstract words. Class. I'm not gonna write that down. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say I want to look some stuff up and I want to get some sentences from YouTube about games. And I wonder how exactly I should do this. Should I maybe take just some sentences from the comments? Just make sure that they're grammatically correct and then use those. My aim is not bad. I'm guessing this is watashi.
これ
Kore. Kore no. Kore?
これこれ
Is that kore or gore? I'm guessing it's kore, because kore wa, right? Kore. 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 Could be. Kore. What about, I don't think this is a thing. No. Ore. Not kore, just ore. Ore wa. I, me, rough or arrogant, apparently. Interesting. Ore no emu ga. My aim. Ore no emu ga. Not bad. Waru ga nai. I don't know. Waru.
悪悪
Daku? I don't know if that's correct.
悪い
Warui. 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 Janai. Warui janai.
悪いん
Warui janai. Not bad.
悪いんじゃない
You know what? I do like this sentence. I can tell that it's grammatically correct if a little bit clipped. And by clipped, I just mean like kind of short. What did I do with... What did I do with anki? What did I do with anki? Hold on a second. I put it somewhere. There it is. Where is it going to open at? There it is. So I'm going to add this. And I'm also going to sort of translate this to hiragana. There it is. Ore. Nope. Katakana. Except that's not how they did it. I suppose this is not a. So it'd be mu. Yeah. Mu. Back to hiragana. Ga. Warui. Warun janai. Warun janai? Is it warui or warun? 1 second. What did I just click on? That's not it. Stop.
Waruin janai.
Waruin janai. Okay. Waruin. Is that gonna... It's not exactly correct. I still don't know how to do this. Ja. But how do I like make that into a thing? Ja. I'm just, you know what I'm gonna do for right now? Where's the subscript button? I know there's like an up, there's a this, but where is the opposite of that? I mean, I guess it would be that, but it's obviously not correct. You know what? Whatever. I don't care. Basically, this means my aim is not bad. Bad. And then I'm going to put ore equals me masculine arrogant, and then water janai, I suppose. I think I can figure that out from context. I already know watery, kind of know what that means, so I think I can just figure it out from context. That should be fine. Add. FPS today, something. It's the most fun when I was a beginner who was impatient after being shot with FPS. I don't think that's quite correct. FPS today. Strike. Shot. Is this... Shoot. No. Something derete, something... Te. Shot. What's this? burning. Impatient. This is one of the other problems I have with kanji. They say that like kanji helps because it helps break up a sentence so you can tell one word from the next. But you also need different hiragana with the kanji to disambiguate what pronunciation you mean, which leads to like some kanji having hiragana come after them. I think mostly it's after. You have some kanji like this, and then you have and then you'd have some sort of hiragana after it to disambiguate the pronunciation. But then you have a couple of kanji where you have to have some hiragana before it. And then that gets really confusing. Like, okay, there's two words here. So I see two kanji, so I know there must be some words. But then there's a bunch of hiragana in the middle of it, and I don't think this is its own word. So you end up just being kind of confused. I end up being kind of confused. De is location. FPS de. Something, something, something. So the other way to do this is to look for particles. Something here. Beginner.
初心者
Teiru. Something teiru. Teiru. Iru. I'm impatient. What was the translation of this whole thing again? When I was a beginner who was impatient. When I was a beginner who was impatient. FPS de something, something, something. Shot and impatient. Beginner. No. Time that was the most fun. Something ga here. Around. Approximately ga. Ichiban, I'm guessing. Here. Ichi. Something. Pleasant.
Tanoshii-yo-ne.
Tanoshii-yo-ne. Ichiban tanoshii-yo-ne. Interesting that it doesn't say the time when it was the most pleasant.
一番楽しいよね
Makes sense. Ga. Time.
頃
Koro. Koro ga. Ichiban tanoshii yo ne.
頃が一番楽しいよね
Fascinating. I kind of want to watch that last video about Kovac's aim trainer.
はい、おはばる、どうも、しょうがセブンでございます。はい、本日はですね、Apex Legends 以外で、Apex Legends の練習ですね。練習ができるゲームをちょっと紹介しようと思います。コバークス
Come on.
FPS トレーナーっていう。
That actually reminds me that I realized that my stream quality is really, really bad. I'm not gonna change it right now, but yeah, my bit rate is really awful for some reason. Anyway.
言うんですけども。はい。ではですね、普段はね、Twitch で配信しているので、説明欄でフォローお願いします。おー、ゴッド。はい、じゃあこのゲームなんですけどね、 まあ、有料です。まあ、今なんだけど、今この動画を出してる時点では505円で売られてます。今セール中なんでね。で、このゲーム何がいいかっていうと、練習メニューですね、もう圧倒的すぎる。圧倒的練習メニューです。まあ、もちろんそんな全部いいわけじゃないんだけど、だいたい評価とか書いてあるんだっけね。これ 4.6 とか。うん。で、今日は、まあ、俺がよくやる練習ですね。まあ、このマッチの間とかにやるんですけど、その時にやるモードですね。ちょっとそれを紹介しようと思います。じゃあまず1個目なんですけど、これ初心者におすすめしたい。アッセンデッドトラッキング90スムースですね。これなんですけど、追いゲームするときに、まあ、滑らかにできない人ですね。まあ、もう見たらわかるんだけど、もう一定方向にしか動いてないのがわかります。壁につくまで、同じ。だからこれを、まあ、OEM 練習ですね。こういう滑らかに動かせる練習。滑らかに動かせる練習ができるものですね。これはまず。初心者の人ですね、とりあえず。おカッカッカッカッカッカッって多分なっちゃう人いると思うけど。こういうこ
Anyway. Uh, anyway, I think that's about that. Whoa. Sudden coffee in my throat moment. I'm not going to watch this whole video. In fact, I think I'm about done with Japanese for today. I know that I should be more consistent with the timing of these videos. It's only been 42 minutes. I'm aiming for an hour. But at the same time, I don't want to force it if I don't know what I'm doing. So I guess I'm just going to call it for now. I want to go live a little bit later with Minecraft because I had some fun with that yesterday. And I want to just kind of train my stream endurance. And it's not like I have anything else to do anyway, so I'll probably do that soon. But for now, I think that's good. I think I will upload this one because I was relatively energetic, if pretty severely unfocused. And I think that's pretty good.